Heritage properties hold secrets within their walls, stories of past eras, intricate carvings, architectural marvels, and the challenges of preserving their grandeur. But how exactly are these historical treasures maintained while adapting them to offer modern comforts? Today, we unravel the hidden stories behind the creation and conservation of heritage properties with our guest, an expert in heritage architecture and conservation.
If any new building starts from zero, but to conserve or preserve a heritage structure, most of these buildings, unless abandoned by their owners, they are living heritage. People are still living there. And secondly, these are quite old buildings, almost 200, 300, 400 years old. So there are structural issues. The most important challenge is the structural integrity and the conservation part. Many heritage buildings also suffer from weathering and material deterioration, and their foundations might be unstable. To address these, architects and conservation experts they try to use the natural materials. So mostly the materials that were used there were the lime plaster, sandstone. There were certain traditional construction techniques for which we need quite a good craftsmanship. So that is the most important challenge. It's very easy to say that the buildings were constructed in line, but in what proportions they were mixed with their aggregates and in what way they were applied to the building, that also matters a lot. And then the technique should be known, and there should be people who can actually practice those techniques. Otherwise, if we go for some insensitive kind of work, it will further deteriorate. And then secondly, the modern amenities that needs to be incorporated into those heritage buildings. So we need to integrate plumbing, HVAC, Wi-Fi's, and all such things into the buildings. And we have to also keep in mind that it does not alter the original characteristics of the building, the visual appeal. So mostly we try that it does not hamper the fabric of the building, but even then it's not directly visible to someone, so that it looks like as if something has been just pasted on top of the heritage. They have to be blended, or maybe one should feel the comfort of the modern contemporary requirements without actually those services or infrastructure being visible. Then there are regulatory and legal compliances. Jaipur is a UNESCO World Heritage City. There are certain guidelines put by the UNESCO which are very closely monitored, that how much a city is being hampered by incorporating these modern day requirements. So we need to take care of that also. So that is why even the hotel owners collaborate with conservation experts and heritage bodies to maintain authenticity while meeting hospitality regulations. And then sustainability and maintenance cost, that is also very important. So to upkeep the heritage properties is really an expensive work. It's not just a real kind of thing. And sustainable practices like rainwater harvesting, solar lighting, and adaptive use of the materials. So these are certain ways on which we can manage and balance the operational cost of the building.
Isn't preserving heritage buildings more than just a restoration? It's about maintaining authenticity while ensuring that the buildings remain livable and sustainable. It takes a fine balance of craftsmanship, finding the original materials, and coming up with innovative solutions to blend history with modernity. From overcoming regulatory challenges to providing structural reinforcements, every detail matters in keeping these properties standing for generations to come. Now, let's dig deeper into what truly makes these spaces feel like one is stepping back in time while still offering contemporary comfort.
One thing is that to provide an authentic experience, the most important thing is to maintain and preserve the authenticity of the place itself. One should not deviate just because there are certain requirements of the contemporary times. Definitely, when we preserve a particular structure to be converted into a homestay or a heritage hotel, we do take care of the modern day comforts, but we are definitely not planning to tamper with the heritage and the originality of the place. We would not just construct walls and all would be converted into maybe 5 or 4 rooms. No, we would definitely not recommend that, because otherwise the space, it loses its essence. It's an identity of the region. The orientation of the building, how much heat and light is required into the building. Again, keep that intact. That will definitely add to the original experience to the people who are going to stay there.
Heritage properties are more than just buildings, they are chronicles of the past. Their conservation is not just about preserving their walls, but also protecting their identity and safeguarding their culture and traditions. With careful restoration that is respectful of history, these spaces can continue to welcome guests and offer them truly authentic experiences. If you found this journey into heritage conservation fascinating, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more untold stories from the world of travel and history. Until next time, keep exploring and preserving our shared heritage.